Greetings, family. It's Empress D. How are you guys? I hope you're well. I'm out in nature, of course, um, soaking it in. I hope you guys are doing the same. Please, especially if you're in the GTA or in North America, enjoy the beautiful weather while it lasts, family. And of course, I hope that you're getting to know yourself more each day. And in that, leveling up each day, because that's what happens once you get to know yourself. You want to fix the parts that you don't like so much, right? And improve the parts that you do. So I hope that for you, family. But I was sitting here and I was just thinking, even red ants at this spot too, man. Anyway, I was thinking, I can't bring myself to do certain things anymore. And it's not, and I get it, and I'm not fighting myself on it. I accept that it is that, and I accept what it is, and I don't do the things that I cannot bring myself to do, right? Let me give you an example. If I'm in a conversation with somebody and it's starting to become like a lower vibrational frequency, I can't continue it. I can't continue it. I have to go. I have to end the conversation. Like, I just can't put myself in situations that don't feel high vibrational. Another way of putting it is I cannot find myself in situations or keep myself in situations where I don't feel good. It's not to say that everything make me feel good. No, it's not that. It's not that I have to feel good at all times. It's not that. I just will not feel bad, right? There's a difference. Sometimes you're neutral, right? I can be in neutral situations all day. I'm not going to be in a situation that's making my vibration go lower than its baseline. And I think what that is feeling bad, translating into emotions, right? Because our emotions is what creates our frequency. And so if we are always happy and upbeat and loving and giving and grateful, we vibrate high, right? If we're always grumpy and greedy and penny pinching and not being grateful, and our vibration is lower, right? Or if we're in fear or anger or lack, that's a lower vibrational frequency, right? Those emotions bring a lower vibrational frequency. So I find that when I'm in a situation where the vibration dips, right? Whether the conversation takes a turn to an area that's not like uplifting or high vibrational or eliciting good feelings. Don't get me wrong. I'm the first person to have the difficult conversation. I don't shy away from it because I know that it's with those difficult conversations, they breed growth, at least for me, because I always reflect on conversations. It's just a thing in my brain. And if I was wrong or spoke out of line or this and that, like I admit it. Like, it's like, okay, I look back and I say, you know what, that wasn't right. Let me go back and apologize. Or if I don't apologize, maybe it's like a stranger, it's an interaction with a stranger. I just make sure that the next time I'm faced with an opportunity with the similar situation, I choose better, right? And that's how I do it. Like, and I don't know, it seems to work because then you're always growing and evolving and leveling up, right? Also, you're mostly vibrating high, right? I don't know. Like that, I guess it's maybe vibrating low, maybe for a brief moment, saying, man, I messed up. But you don't stay there. You get up and say, okay, next time I'm going to do this, that, and the other, right? And so that's a higher vibration, like thinking, what you're going to do better in the future. I don't know. Anyway, these are just my thoughts that I think, and I think that I should share, right? Because I find value in the things that I've implemented in my life in terms of the results that I'm getting. And so that's why I'm trying to share, family. So like I'm finding that with myself, and it's been for the last couple years. I find that if a conversation goes sour, or if an environment turns sour, I just abruptly want to go. I want to remove myself from stuff that feel not good, you know. And again, I don't want to get the wrong impression. I don't run away from difficult or uncomfortable conversations, or facing difficult truths. Those kind of things I don't run away from those. Those are not situations where I would remove myself. It's just when it's like there's no growth in this, or there's no point. I don't see where this is going. You know, when it's I have to go anyway. Or if it's outside of my boundaries, anyway, I just can't tolerate certain things. And I think that it's a good thing, because I don't engage in things that make me feel bad, right? And so in that way, the times that I feel bad is decreased, right? If I avoid situations where I say, you know what, I don't feel cool about that, I avoid it, I don't do it, then I save myself from having to experience a situation where my vibration could be lowered, right? So then I maintain my baseline vibration, right? And then I have my lows, I've got my dips, and then I'll have my highs where my vibration's higher when I'm super happy and whatever, and then I go back to my baseline, right? And so anyway, these are just my thoughts. This is what has worked for me. I'm discovering this today, and really, it's not that I'm discovering this today, but I'm really sitting down and I'm saying to myself, you know what, it is like I really can't tolerate doing certain things, and this is probably why. I must feel like when I do engage in this activity or whatever, I feel lower, or my vibration feels lower, and that's why I refuse to do it. Anyway, just my thoughts, family. And so I just wanted to share. I hope everybody's well. I hope everybody's getting out in nature. I hope, like for real, I really hope that people are starting to like open their eyes. I hate using the term wake up, but it kind of is wake up. I guess there's no other way of putting it, you know, starting to wake up about the things that are happening around us. It's so funny. I'm walking here. It's a beautiful day. I'm going to show you guys the sky. It's clear, okay? Not a cloud in this portion of the sky. So I'm walking in the path just here, and I'm looking up and I see this thing in the sky, and it is not an airplane, family, okay? It is clearly not an airplane. It will stay still, okay? And then it will zip, 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 and stay still. Right? And then it's way, way up high up there. And then so I'm like, oh man, I pull up my phone, I record it, and then I'm like, man, I wish there was somebody here to see this with me. And then, Duck is coming to check us, family, look. And so I'm like, oh man, I wish somebody was here to see this. So of course, a few seconds later, this little young lunar or Caucasian guy walks by, and I said, excuse me. I said, do you see that in the sky? And then he's like, well, and then like I showed him. He's like, yeah, what is that? He goes, maybe it's a balloon. And then he's looking at it, and he's like, I don't know. And then just put on his headphones back and kept walking, right? But like, at least another human bore witness to what I saw. It's crazy up there. Look up, guys. Anyway, thank you for taking the time to listen, family. I hope you guys are doing your thing and really getting to know yourself and leveling up, okay? Thank you for listening, okay? And I love and I value each and every one of you, okay, family? One love.